Sir, thank you so much for your time and agreement to join our program today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. So let me start with a question. What excites you most about this year's event?
Look, it is absolutely exciting because we are the title sponsor. So Sárhegyi Space and Defense Technologies, as a Hungarian private company, we had the chance to be the main sponsor of STC. And why is it important for us? Because we think in Central Asia, it's an emerging space region, and we are more than happy to invest into this region and into this partnership with the nations of the region.
On April 24, you signed the memorandum of understanding with Azercosmos. So what are the specific expectations from this?
So we see Azercosmos as a main actor of this region's space industry, and we think that Azerbaijan and Baku is a great place to invest. We identified several opportunities and joint development opportunities with Azercosmos. We think that there is an opportunity regarding geostationary satellites, communication services, Earth observation, data exchange, also some research and development projects. Also, we think that as a Hungarian company, we can open the gates of the European space market. So we see many things. We identify those. Now we have the framework and the memorandum of understanding. Now the next steps are the concrete opportunities and concrete joint working groups.
Well, indeed, and what's really interesting, the discussion of the future cooperation among the member states of the Organization of Turkic States in the space industry is also being highlighted during this event. Therefore, what role do you think the Central Eurasia itself playing in the broader space and defense cooperation?
We think that Central Asia is the next winner of the next couple of years and decades, because we see increasing population, highly educated experts, heritage regarding space and defense technologies, and openness to have international partners. And as a Hungarian company and as an observer member state of the Turkish states, then we see a huge opportunity for ourselves and also for this region, that we can exchange the know-how, we can exchange opportunities and also technologies.
Well, does it mean that the Organization of Turkic States, we should expect the countries to pay more attention to the cooperation in the space industry and the satellites, and how it will actually benefit the global community?
So, for example, Azercosmos plan to have Earth observation constellation. Actually, last year we also announced our own private satellite program called HUSAT. There we will have also a geostationary communication satellite, but also a constellation of 6+2 Earth observation satellites. So we think that if Azerbaijan and Azercosmos will have this constellation, and we will also have this constellation, why shouldn't we join forces, exchange the data, analyze the data together, and provide it third parties and provide it to the global market?
Probably some people do not clearly understand the meaning of satellite in the global world. Let's say, what does it mean for the global community, and how it can be used not only in the space industry, but particularly when it comes to the geopolitics and political disagreements the countries may have?
Mm-hmm. So in the past, so before like 5 years ago, about satellites, we usually said peaceful use. Use the, for example, Earth observation data for agriculture, for tourism, for any natural catastrophe or something like that. And in the past years, a lot have been changed. There are many conflicts, unfortunately, globally, but there are lots of lessons learned from those conflicts, which I mean that we understand also as a Hungarian private company that dual use of these satellites is highly appreciated by the nations and also the governments. So we have to think also about the defense and dual use use cases. And we see that for every nation and for every government, now it's very important to have their own independent and sovereign technology regarding space. And that's what we provide in Hungary. And that's what, for example, Azercosmos provides to the Azerbaijan government and also the Azerbaijan ecosystem. But also important that we respect this approach, and we think that the Central Asian region also respect our approach. So we see a win-win situation because all of us wants the same. We have the same basis, so we can build on those goals and approaches.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you so much. We wish you good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.